back for another run here. We did the 2 bucket challenge a while back. Well, my brother and I each pulled 5 buckets each this time, and we're on for another 5 bucket challenge. His first bucket, he hit basically 0.25 of a gram within 1 bucket. So in all, he's gonna run about a gram out of 5 buckets. So I mean, that's not bad really. We're gonna see how it goes. I got my 5 buckets set up. I'll show you here in a video shortly. I want to run one right now and see if at least I can get that same 0.25 that he got, and I'll let you know from there. So there is my setup. I got 4 buckets over there, the Home Depot and the Ace. Those 4 buckets are set up with material. This bucket's set up with material. On for the 5 bucket challenge. My brother had hit quite a bit, so let's see if I can make that match. And one other item here we got going. I got a new mat here. I went down to the smaller mat. Went down to the mini. Micro is just a little too fine. That's in my other, kind of my cleanup mat is my micro mat. I got the Vortex in this one. So I can't wait to run this one, see how it goes. One thing I've noticed right off the bat with this mini mat, it sure does travel much slower. I mean, that's 2 spoonfuls, man. It's just now making it down toward that end. So this is really grabbing onto it, and it's really letting the black sand hold up tight up top here. So can't wait to see how this one really runs. This is interesting. Well, I'm halfway through that bucket down there. Turned out really nicely. Turned it down a little bit, it actually helped out some. I was running at almost 410 volts on it. Water flow was pushing, but actually it slowed down a little bit and helped it out. Turned it out quite a bit. I've already seen gold in the top part of it up there. Can't wait to get down to see what I have in this one. All done with that one. We're getting ready to clean it out, so hold on a second. I let it run for a few minutes now. Most of the sand has gone down. Let's see what we have. Man, it's a black sand heavy. A lot of little fine rocks, but lots of black sand built up behind each one of those rivets. A lot of lighter rocks by the time we got down here. So it really did hold all the black sand up high right here. Okay, we'll set up for a clean out. Okay, ready for some clean out time here. Soap in the water. Oh, this is kind of a tight little bucket I picked. Very tight little bucket. I should have picked a little bit bigger one. Right, let me turn it a little bit so I don't splash water everywhere. If you do it sideways a little bit, I'll be okay. Making sure I don't want any of this gold to float, you know. I normally use my black bin for this. I'm not using it this time because I've been using it for cleanout. It's been a good cleanout bucket. This is smaller and holds the mat pretty well. It might work too, though. And my mat is only 10 inches wide, so it's kind of hard to do in a bucket with those mats. Okay, let me concentrate a little more here. Oh, rocks go forward. There we go. this side real quick. Man, that is a lot of black sand. That is really a lot of black sand. I wonder if I should go pull my magnet out on this one. I think we're going to take a little quick break and I'm going to grab my magnet. Okay. Got that little pin in there. So let's see here. Oh boy. Sure there's more. I don't know. I can see the gold in there. All to one side now. Come on. Drop it all back in there. Oh, you know, floats. Ooh, I can see the gold mixed into this, so I better really make sure I mix it around. Okay, yeah, there's a few little pieces in that. Back over here. Okay, there's no gold in that, so that was good. And I'm going to do it one more time now. Shake it up with a pen. Oh, just a piece of mica. Okay. Splat goes all the black sand. Okay, so I'm going to run it over this one more time. Yeah, one more time. Look what happened with one more time. Okay. Nothing, but I'm going to set it on the table this time. Let's mix this all up. Get the sands and everything out of there. Okay. A lot of normal black sands. Didn't see any gold in it. Okay. Shake it up a little bit here. Grab it all. Nothing in it. I don't know. Should I do it one more time? Okay, why not? Yeah. All to the side again. Because third time around gave me that. No gold that I can see. Maybe one little piece. Small pans are good for something. Sorry about that, folks. I see absolutely nothing in that. Nothing in that. Okay. Let's break this down one more. I don't know if you caught that little... Yeah. I see the gold. Man. It just doesn't want to move in the pan. Get it all down to the bottom there. I want to get the last of the sand off. You know what? I'm just going to go this route. Alright, 2/3 rule, or third rule. Leave 2/3. Take a third off the top each time. Some people say differently. I just... I'm taking my time because this last bit of it is fine gold and it floats. I might be able to move too. Oh no. It's all caught in that heavy still. Okay. Ooh, I'm seeing a piece of gold go up there. Lots of black sands. Yeah, a cleanout machine would be much quicker. And a gold piece right there. Let's see if we can get it down there enough to do a quick pullback, people. Nope. That's just too much in there. Too much sands. I know it's in there. Because I've seen it. And as you can see, there's flakes all over the bottom, so I have to pull it one way and see how it's mixed all the way through it. So, what I'll do is I'll come back later and show you the total of this after I sit down and really go through this. So, well, I finished up bucket 1 last night and it's only about 1/10 of a gram. So that must have been my weak bucket. And update on my brother, he didn't quite get the gram. He got 0.81 is what he said. He sent me a couple photos each time he was weighing it, so I'll be adding those as well. So he had between 2 buckets, he had a low amount on one of them. So maybe that's what's exactly going to happen to me as well. So we'll see. So as you see, I'm all set up with another bucket ready to go. I got 3 more of them over there. get running on these buckets. Let's find that gold.
From our parents' hands to our own, every swing, every hole we fill, Peternell, prospect and family will. First detector buzzed in the backyard's hand. Dad said, listen, don't rush your hand. Mom smiled when the sluice ran right. Told us hard work shines in the light. We learned the value before the shine. The work comes first every time. It was passed down in the dust.
Well, just about finished with bucket number 2. Getting down there a ways. It's getting down there. Getting down there. That's where it's at right there. So, gold there. Only piece I can really see sticking out. I did see some flakes one other time I turned it off, but it always moves up into the crevices or hanging into where all this black sand is at, up in these little triangle areas, especially like these ones. A lot of it's supposed to go up into the cavities, so trying a different mat. This is a little bit of a, oh, I thought that was a crystal for a second. So, let's finish up this other half a bucket.
Daddy's hands were worn and scarred. Mama kept the fire when the days were hot. Old pan hanging on a rusted nail. Stories at night of dust and trail. They taught us early, slow and true. Respect the land, let the ground talk to you. They said gold ain't luck and it ain't fast. It's patience built to last. It was passed down in the dirt, written in stone. From our parents' hands to our own, every swing, every hole we fill, Peternell, prospect and family will.
Okay, well, that's bucket number 1 completed. So it's all rinsed out in there. Let it run for a few minutes. Clean out some of that sand and heavy black sand as well, hopefully. So let it run for at least 5 minutes, I think. So, yeah. Okay. Silicate pretty clean. drilled right there. Right there. Little pieces there. Piece over there. I know there's always some up underneath that little metal right there. Always ends up there. See a piece there. Oh, I see a piece there as well. Man, there's still a lot of rocks in this thing. A couple of them that just didn't get out of this big loops. It's hard to see if there's any gold down here with that water being so murky. I noticed a few big rocks. There's that one piece again. Where is it? I saw that earlier and it only made it that far. I'll have to check that piece. Let's see if it pops up. Well, it's time lapses, putting it into the bucket.
When the days were hot, old pan hanging on a rusted nail. Stories at night of dust and trail. They taught us early, slow and true.
So, I've got my cons down. My battery went dead, so I had to come in here and get the charger on. As you can see, you got me here behind me here. I had to get the charger on just so I could get some recording in. Yeah, so I actually had to split it up. I panned it down while I was out there. Got it all panned down. Got it in here. Came in where it's a little bit warmer and get the phone camera charged up. And then we'll start recording a little bit more as we get a little more charge and get a little more done here. We'll show you the progress.
Backyard's hand, Dad said, listen, don't rush your hand. Mom smiled when the sluice ran right.
Well, hello. I'm gonna start bucket number 3. I actually kind of started a little bit a few minutes ago. Didn't know if I was gonna do it kind of this evening, and I figured I'd come out here to the garage and run a bucket, see how quickly I can get through it. So let's show you where I'm at. I've got a nice little hole going on the bucket. Also, the water's still kind of, I cleaned out the bucket, the water's still dirty from the last 2 buckets. So let's continue on with bucket 3. I've been kind of doing it over a period of week here because I've been busy work and a lot of stuff going on. Oh, sorry, we didn't do that. So I'll set you up so you guys can watch. Go through bucket number 3. Also like to know, let you guys know, we do have a Patreon account now, and we do have a TikTok account just for some of the quick stuff getting out there. So if you'd like to subscribe, join us on one of those, give us likes, thumbs up. I'd like to earn your subscription all the way through on any of our upcoming adventures. So hope to hear from you.
More than gold, it's a way of life on the first place world to the work we do. Peternell prospecting built by you. Now we teach the next ones how. Say woo.
So sorry I had to stop in the middle of that one. It's just water's getting all over the floor and this bucket system. I'm losing sand, so I had another idea, and you saw probably in my slow motion that I just came up and started drilling some holes in another tray I had. So I'm gonna set that up and we'll see how it goes. Let's see.
Mama kept the fire when the days were hot. Old pan hanging on a rusted nail. Stories at night of dust and trail. They taught us
That was good. We're taking the water.
respect the land.
We'll get another bucket of water.
They said gold ain't luck and it ain't fast. It's patience built to last. It was passed down in the dirt, written in stone.
Well, that was quite a catastrophe on that one. Thought I'd stop the water. Well, let's see. There we go. Water went everywhere, but I did get it to come out the side right. Still splashing a little bit, but yeah, I don't know about that one. That wasn't quite what I expected on that. So yeah, it was splashing right out the end. So I'm gonna show you. So I started drilling holes in the side of it. Well, that wasn't quite enough. So I'd drill another 12 holes in the side of it to get enough water to go up the hill. So this thing can take a little better. Now the water to flow back. I think I'm just going to do something completely different. I just don't like my pump back there where it's at. I'm going to need to put it in a whole separate container to keep it completely away from any overflow silt dirt that keeps coming through as well. So that always happens when you run an internal area. So I'm going to try to add another extension to it. I've seen a couple different ideas that I've seen before, so I'm going to try that and see how it goes. I want to make sure it's all nice and contained somehow, so I'll keep thinking about it.
It was passed down in the day, with time. More than gold, it's a way of life. On the first place world to the work we do. Peternell prospecting built by you.
Okay, that's where we're at with this bucket. One last little scoop to go, and then we'll do a clean out. I'm running short on room in my phone here, so I really need to do an upgrade of my camera system. Into bucket number 3.
Scarred. Mama kept the fire when the days were hot. Old pan hanging.
Okay, get a little bit of recording in. I know we don't have much space, so getting ready to kind of take off the top of this clean out. Next buckets might be a little bit easier because I do have another implement coming to help with this. So I'm gonna go back to our quick time lapse, maybe even pause it while I knock this down, and we'll start showing you what's going on. Okay, I'm panning back on this bucket. I don't know if you can see it or not. Let me turn this camera around. Just a quick pull back on it, so. shake some more up here for you. Kind of got it zoomed in quite a bit, but up in that corner. Oh wow, look at that. Yeah, it looks like a pretty good pan. Well, I'm gonna pan that down a little bit more, and then we'll start digging into seeing how much gold I found there. How much is out of that bucket number 3? It's looking pretty good. I'm looking forward to looking at bucket number 3 and see how that one comes out. So, looking good. Find that gold.
Passed down in the day, and with time, more than gold, it's a way of life. From the first place world to the work we do, Peternell prospecting built by you. Now we teach the next ones how.
This is not the full clean out either of bucket 3. Well, hello everyone. I'm gonna start on bucket 4 and 5 now. You guess it, it's another day. So let's see. Bucket 3 turned out to be about 0.2 of a gram, so I'm at 0.5, half gram right now, out of 3 buckets. So we'll see how this goes. When I get down to it, got it all set up, prepped, all fresh water in there even now. So much better with the fresh water, let me tell you. I'll run both of them at the same time, then I'll do a clean out at the end and see what we got out of both buckets. My brother let me know today that he went down and got 6 buckets to see if he can actually get a gram from 6 buckets. He showed me his first pan and last pan. Last pan was really nice. I mean, it was really nice. So, looks like we're gonna be hitting that spot again shortly. He's gonna be working on something on his side as well. So, stay tuned. Hope you earn your subscription. Okay, so it looks like I got it set up. I went back to the 5-gallon bucket because it just turns out better, but I lowered everything so I'm nice and tight to the bucket. It's not doing as much splashing. The water's coming off the side. I'm up in volume as well. I think I've got it how I figured out better because that bucket yesterday I ended up just having a mess. So let's see from there. I'm ready to get going actually. Loading it up. What's going to catch it? Haven't lost anything in any of the with this net. 99%. I checked another bucket, 4 pans out of one of the other buckets, and I was like, okay, that's it. There's nothing in there. Absolutely nothing. So I used my sand for my pavers I leveled out back. Worked out nice.
Carried from are you when the ground fights back? We stand our ground, family roots hold deep within passed down in the
I just noticed one thing differently. I don't have my earbud in, so I don't know if the microphone affected it any differently. So I'm going to check this on my recordings. Just something I noticed. I've been having my earbud in the past few recordings that microphone might have helped out. Now we got a little more sound of the water and everything else going over this. So, but yeah, we're remote down to the end right there. Okay. There's one thing I need to do better with this piece is put a rubber seal around it. And that, I don't know, the way this sluice is set up, water seems to drip out the backside of it a lot. So that's one thing about running this situation the way this one's set up. But it's good. That is the end of the bucket. We're gonna let it run a few minutes. I have to change out the end bucket because that's full of sand, so I gotta let it run a few minutes. I guess I really don't need to. I can get it changed out now. I'll get the sand through it. I'm gonna start right into this next bucket without taking anything apart here. So. Let's see. I see something there. When I use the other mat, it sits on the other mat in the big swirls. I mean, the difference between the mats, so I mean, you see how big these are? And you get down in there, I mean, so that's much. So, I mean, you could see it down in the big part on these ones, you know, so you would see it in here. This is where you would see it. They would all lock up into here, but this one, it's a little bit harder to see. There we go. Let's get this filled up. Ooh, looks like this side dropped a little bit. Okay, on to this next bucket here. Let's get going. Find that gold. Let's get up to that 8.1 like my brother had.
Fire when the days were hot, old pen hanging on a rusted nail. Stories at night of dust and trail. They taught us early, slow and true. Respect the land, let the ground talk to you. They said
water's gotten mighty dirty. Second bucket in, it's done its toll on the water. I can still see the ripples, at least, the ripple effect of what we got going on. But, yeah, that water's got mine dirty. And all my, I still got some soap suds down there still from having the soap in there. Good, Got it a bit much, I think, but it's going. We're over halfway done. Another second bucket. Well, I guess it'll be bucket number 5 and yeah. So I'm finding that gold. You can tell the temperature dropped. It's gotten dark outside. I got the heater set up right here behind me. So I see my hands behind my back, but I'm enjoying this little heat behind me here. Okay, getting down to the end of this bucket here. And then right on down to the end. The last little bit that runs through after the last few scoops. This will be the end of bucket number 5, and it'll be for the cleanup. Go. Some of my new buckets. Didn't pick up a few more though. Okay, I'm gonna let this run for a few minutes. Clear out some of the other stuff, and then I'll drop back and clean it out. Well, I always catch myself saying that. It's time to shut her down and clean it out. The heat was feeling so nice though. I was thinking on this one, this is a final breakdown, so that means I gotta clean everything out. So this might take a little bit longer than normal. So let me flip this over real quick.
Not chasing riches, chasing truth. Lessons carried from our youth. When the ground fights back, we stand our ground. Family roots hold deep within sand.
I wanted to see how much sand builds up underneath all this. And this is what I know it'll collect. You know, I've seen it before. What builds up underneath this, and then underneath, let me rinse both that off too. But up underneath this little pan right here, because it comes undone down here at the end. You know, it really pops off, and underneath that as well is always quite a bit. So my next step is to clean both these areas off. This is down here, this box down here. So, that's a good amount to clean right there. Last time I just did that in a pan, it was quite amazing. Maybe I'm gonna go ahead and pause. I'm gonna pull all that into a pan and break that down really quick. Okay, so I already did one quick pan back on this one. And, I think it's under the other area. Yeah. There's just a couple flakes of gold in here, in this area. I don't know if you can see it in the pan. Small ones, so I'm gonna add what's underneath the next area into this one as well. And we'll see what we have to the total. Okay, let's get this area out here. Yeah, it's loose. It's already come up. I'm gonna go ahead and rinse this and okay, this is the sand I think that I was really talking about before that had a lot in it. So let's pull this together in the pan now. Good scrape with me, so improvising. Well, I couldn't find my rubber spat that I had for this, for a plastic spatula, so yeah, most of that was another little piece I scraped into it. Rinsing the rest off into the bottom pan. I want to do a quick look what we have here. Turn the box. Pull back on this quick and see. We're trying to get it, so yeah, I mean, quite a bit in that little spot right there. That's what collects underneath that thing, so wash out, you always got to make sure. So let's get down to that set of cons now and clean that up and go from there. And get down breaking that pan up, and I'll let you know what I come up with in the total. It's been a long day. Been working on the house as well, so let's get to this next part. So I've already pounded down a little ways on this one, but man, twice the buckets is twice the black sand as well. Lots of black sand in this one. Quick pan back. Okay, let's see what we have for a quick pan back. I'm good at this filming aspect. I don't know if you can see that it's just loaded in the glare. Let's see if I can. Ooh, that stuff's wanting to float. I mean, talking about floating gold. Look at all that. It's just floating because I let the air hit it for 1 second. So yeah, that's all gold that you see floating right there. Then you get down underneath of it. Because I let the air hit it. And if I swap back down, I'm letting the air hit it. And you see that right there. Yeah. Yeah, we've got, you still see some floating gold right there. But let's get this cleaned up the rest of the way. Well, hello everyone. I'm getting ready to do my total for buckets 4 and 5. Got the scale all set up, got it all dried out. Let's see what we got for bucket 4 and 5. Okay. That's right on the money. Come on, back out. There we go. Let's see what we have for buckets 4 and 5. Looks like 0.49. That's what we have. So let's see what we have in total for my 5 buckets. $9.75 for all 5 buckets. I think I got him on that one. So there you go, folks. 5 buckets. We'll show the comparison on Ray's 5 buckets and my 5 buckets.
Daddy's hands were worn and scarred. Mama kept the